always fear the sea will swallow
Not
me
much
up.
fun to be had around here.
Would you mind coming over here? I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can just defend ourselves.
Indeed, you are correct.
You have my protection. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead try to better ourselves in everything.
That's enough. I mustn't lose my head. Well fought, Arisen.
Our foe is not yet routed.
Outstanding. I shan't let them harm you.
It was a glorious success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look. Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed aught's been pilfered. Common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Who's there? have my protection.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Should you wish to pick your foes off from afar,
Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We must remain vigilant.
Where's that scoundrel hiding?
Over here, if you please.
Pick up every little thing you find, and soon outweigh you. Well, I know it.
Arisen! Are you alright?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Really, Nick? What are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand.
We must remain vigilant.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
They are hardly a burden on our packs.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
I shan't let them harm you. Worth that I had dodged that.
Would you mind coming over here?
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is. Ah! Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Good day, sir. What might you be
Take a
looking
moment
for?
to replenish my strength.
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Somehow my always.
Isn't there anything to do?
I've been here
My
too
bed.
long.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
I sleep on my woes.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Over here, if you please.
That's quite enough of the hunting for one day.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
You're always such fun to talk to. What do you think? Does this suit me?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversations. Tell you, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my...
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo. What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me... Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed, but you have to understand. My gambling debts were like to drown me. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, here, take this. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you. I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I'll be going then.
Do we know of someone who might better understand this document? Captain Brandt and Regent Kin Sven are likely to be of aid, but Minister Allard is best avoided.
A result to be proud of. Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Oxcart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be... And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion. That alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion. You have my fullest confidence. Assuming the guise of a pawn, should Your Majesty remove all armaments and approach the ox cart, you may be able to board it without issue. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Suppose I could visit someplace new. I'll set out on my own adventures someday.
Fancy a look at my wares?
My sword are
Such worn out gear.
Good day, sir. What might you
somehow
be
like
looking
they
for?
always carry me.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
Right, the predicament. Right, the predicament. Would that I... It was a paltry repast, but I'm grateful to be fed.
'Tis here that the bodies of those... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled... Your patronage is...
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
What do you think?
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance? No. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well. I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort. One that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phasus is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess. And I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such. Yet I'm far more intrigued by this godsway. 'Tis rare enough that
Let me get that.
trial is too much for one such as me. I fear this trial is too much for one. Oh, heavens above! 'Twas you, wasn't it? The acts she committed were what do you expect will befall the rest of without the abbess? We cannot possibly. I forgive me. 'Twasn't. I will do what I can. But I will do what I can.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, and
Chaos in the world begins. I spend my days in quiet reflection.
A moment's prayer can do a world. I must confess, I'm rather not.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday. 'Tis most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist, and vexing that it should be in enemy hands.
I haven't seen my husband in some time.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome work.
If you've naught to say, I...
I stay here.
You understand how heavy the burden of duty. Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? A pity, but I shan't press you. "'Tis here we will begin everything anew. Our village. Anyone seeking to disturb the peace,
How are we divided with such worn out gear?
something good will come of today. I just know it. Always. 'Tis here we will begin. There's more where that came from. 'Tis here we will begin. Worry not for... impressive. Whate'er trial... Worry not... Splendid. Together, we will... Thank you kindly. Together, we... There's more where that came from.
You looking to join? Don't.
get too comfortable.
Wouldn't turn no for a nice, juicy feast.
Shall we get some rest? Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Ready to forge on?
This will not go unpunished.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Who are you? Come no closer! What's this? Only pawn? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's... Oh, it's cold out. Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping at shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
We shall await you here, Master.
What's the hold-up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are crazy. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, but you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with you, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, Amy, for mine? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what I do.
It's obvious, ain't it?
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without... Let's see for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. My hand.
How'd you like that?
Built rather tough, eh?
You going to fight back?
Oof. They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
Only
What a bore. It is like hitting a that stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your... Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No. We're off!
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Shall we take a closer look?
Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!
clearance. You must regain your footing.
Pray, seize this at once, Arisen. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day. I could forget all my troubles here. We're not to talk during missions.
One can never be too careful.
Else I'll be at this all night.
are ye then? What do ye want?
You'll have to ask someone else, I'm afraid. You'll have to ask. I'll take any chance.
Only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
Less entertaining before I'm too tired.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main.
This ox cart's bound. Can't set off till I've had my due.
Fancy a look at my ware? There's no pleasing this crowd.
Naught better to do than chinwag with an old man. Can't put a price on those their craft better than ours.
With Brocker's teachings on, so ask away. My hammer is at your dis. Disposal, sir. If e'er you stumble across some interesting materials, don't be stingy. Bring 'em here and I'll try my hand. Pleasure doing business with you. How goes the adventuring?
Another day over. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy
I'll teach him a lesson.
Enjoy life where and when I can.
Well met.
Your mornings get earlier as your bones get older. Well met, sir. How are things today?
We must rest, though the...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
I might nod off, but I'm not careful.
Welcome.
Joints have been aching something fierce of late.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Go on, have a look.
Take each day as it comes, I say. Think you could do me a favour, Cut? No?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Interested in my wares?
Surely folk can afford to
Joined by the handful.
Looking for aught in particular?
I'm in.
This is my
Playing.
more
Have an early summer
It's a long day of work.
Come on, have a look.
How can I get this cup?
Look as long as you... Please. Do come again.
Our packs are heavy.
Look as long as you please. Please. Do come again.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to... take anything without paying. Many thanks.
It's been a hard day.
I trust aught's wells.
This tavern is open. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ad. You're in a tavern, sir. Only polite thing to do is order something.
met, sir. How's the day treating you, then?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you, then? Always a pleasure.
It's no easy thing, taking a living as a soldier.
You appear to be in fine health.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
The scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
I shan't let the farm be.
just as weary as me.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
That's it. I've had enough. Whoa. That's not happening.
Looking for aught in particular? What now?
Interested in my wares?
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Go on, have a look. Hoy, looking... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You, well, got any findings to share? Pleasure doing business with you.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Interested in my wares? Juicy beasts.
It's just another day, same as the one before.
Days like
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasant. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplication. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled. He may seek to strike again. Yet I fear, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you my deepest thanks? Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
We shall remain here.
Precious little time.
Tis high time I began my meditations. Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Press on. There's much needs doing.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Empress Nadinia's life is in...
Precious little time.
Somehow my feet always carry me here. Ought not hang about while hammers.
My legs are lead.
May this prayer bring the people salvation.
None of these milk sops.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
Okay, another moment's
Ah,
rest.
good day to you.
This is unacceptable.
I should like to visit the city alone.
Hope today's haul's
This looks as good a place as any.
The God's way. This word is... Empress we may be, but alone.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
If 'tis magical knowledge you seek, tell us of world events. Tell us of world events, or our city's true face.
Dare say I
forget all my troubles now. 'Tis a new day to show.
I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
Time. This place is too comfortable.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes. I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
By your leave, Arisen.
Seems my feet always leave me cold. Perhaps quietude is a blessing. That's enough oil for one day, methinks.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles.
We cannot pass this way, it seems. Let us scour for a way around.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Dare say I could forget all my troubles now.
Welcome sight.
bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart. But we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
'Tis well to have comrades one can trust.
You have my protection.
There, Master. Your heart
Now strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Might you be looking to enlist?
'Tis possible larger... Mayhap one such as the Oracle, or...
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to... Then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood... flows through the veins of lesser trick. As well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.